$3.7 million in 7.5 years. We were actually the challenge. We were there kind of at the beginning and got to see this whole thing roll out where they were a little baby and then became an adult, and now we are the big dog on campus right now. So Rhonda was brick and mortar business, daycare business, which was not a lot of fun. I discovered at a very young age that I was not a good employee, so I chose the commission sales route my whole adult life. And I have to tell you, if I give you any bit of coaching, is you guys are all here for a reason. I'm going to ask you to follow your gut, follow where your heart's telling you to go right now, and you're going to see a system tomorrow that is fast. You're going to see a system that a 10-year-old can do or an 84-year-old can do. And I know we all have a lot of skill set in here, like a lot of skill, like more skill than probably, some of you have in your opinion I have in my entire body. But I'm going to ask you to kind of surrender a little bit and just listen to our system and follow it. The only way we achieve the success that we all have is because we adapt to that system, and it is fast, and it's worked, and it's an effective tool to get you wherever you want in your life. So, just like Aaron said, we are just beginning. This is the best time in our company to get on board, and you'll see that tomorrow.
Kyle Pizzetti, just over 3 years, $5 million. Been around the industry the majority of my adult life. 18 years old, I got in the industry, just turned 43 a few days ago, so I'm not good with math, but it's been a few years. It's really cool. This talk with y'all is really neat because I spent most of my career spent teaching people to believe in themselves. What's really cool about y'all is you're all influencers, and if you're an influencer, you already believe in yourself. Make sense? Say yes?
Yes.
So what you're here for this weekend is to build belief, just not necessarily in yourself. Hopefully tonight you've already began building belief in the guys behind the scenes. I'll tell you what, when I made this decision a little over 3 years ago, all my buddies in the industry thought I was nuts. Because they're, hey, listen, you're going to a nearly bankrupt company, just got wrote off by their parent company as a loss. What are you thinking, right? Well, what I saw was 3 guys that every time they faced adversity, they went all in. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't care what a person looks like in the good times. What I care is what they look like in the bad times, right? Because how many of y'all know you're going to hit bad times?
Right.
If you're in good times now, just get ready. You're going to hit bad times, and how you act when you hit bad times is going to determine what your future is. Does that make sense? Say yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I made the decision based on those 3 guys. So hopefully tonight you started building that belief in these 3 guys. And you're also going to build belief in the system. You just heard Tony talking about the system, and build belief in the system that we got. Build belief in the product. You'll run into people. Nick keeps asking everybody, how much did you lose? How much did you lose? It's awesome that they're all bi-millionaires and beyond, but the bottom line is what we're marketing has to work. Make sense? Say yes?
Yeah.
What else are you going to build belief in? Well, you got to build belief in the company too, right? And you're getting a good look at it, amazing facility. And all this belief system, as you're building it, is what's going to allow you to win. But you can have all the belief in the world, and I'll end with this, because I know about 45 seconds. You can have all the belief in the world, but what you got to do is take action. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You see, so Kyle, what'd you do? I went to work, man. A little over 3 years ago, I went to work. I went out and started building a business. I had belief. I see Mike over there nodding his head. I drove up to this house in a snowstorm, and they know if I get in snow, this thing's serious. You better come in and so you've got to take action leaving this weekend. I tell everybody every single day when I talk to people in the industry, out of the industry, around the industry, and you've never heard of the industry, I don't care. The train is moving. You heard Nick say what's happening, yeah?
Yeah.
The train's moving. Get on it, watch it go by, or get run the hell over. Makes no difference, does it?
My name is Tara Wilson. I'm from Northern California. I am a mom of 3. Most importantly, I have a 4, a 7, and a 13-year-old. So when I got started 2.5 years ago, I had an 18-month-old. Any moms in the room? Right. Although my husband is awesome and supportive, I'm the builder of the business, and so don't use your kids as an excuse. And that's not a tip, just a comment. I've made $1.6 million, and my biggest tip is for those network marketers in the room, or the people who've heard about network marketing, I want you guys to take out your hard drive, and except for the personal development, I want you to hit delete. Nothing works but the ViSalus system. There's nothing worse than people coming in, I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to do this way, I'm going to do this way. And I said, let me know when you're ready to make some money and do it the ViSalus way, and then everything changes. So really embrace the system, the model you're going to learn, take action, and honestly, just keep to the basics. Break directors, break directors. You guys went director, you guys know how to do it now, right? Yes? So just keep doing it over and over and over again, and that's the key to success. Okay.
Rachel Jackson's my husband, Josh Jackson, and before ViSalus, I was a 26-year-old college dropout who had worked in retail and a couple of dead-end jobs, had failed miserably in this industry. Anybody fail miserably in a couple of companies or two? Or is it too high, right? Failed miserably. I wasn't a typical influencer. We've heard this word a lot. I wasn't a typical influencer at all, but I had a great desire to sing. How many of you guys have a great desire stirring to sing? And what I did was I pretty much latched on to this woman and asked her to teach me to crawl, walk, and run. And what I did, in the way that Nick describes it, is that I chose and I made the decision to have my first run, my first 35 days, that I viewed myself like a rocket ship. How many of you guys have ever seen a rocket ship take off? You've seen it on TV or maybe NASA or on like a movie or something. You've all seen like a rocket ship or a space shuttle. A rocket ship burns through 90% of its fuel upon takeoff, does it not? Yep. It does, right? I don't want you to call 5 people over the next week. I want you to call 50. I don't want you to get 5 people at your first challenge, right? We get 35 people. You want to go through as much fuel upon takeoff. And if an influencer like myself can come into this business, bankrupt, foreclosed upon, with really no prior success and make $2.1 million in 2.5 years at 28 years old, I think you guys will all be on a very fast track very soon.
Hey everyone, my name is Freddie Martin from Miami, Florida. 16-year veteran of network marketing. Always been an entrepreneur out of college. Got into nightclub promotions and did very well. Met my wife and had to make a transition, and this was that transition. And nothing, long story short, after having a lot of success, down economy affected our business, and for 2 years, literally lost everything. And nothing, I really had lost faith myself and everything, and met this power couple over here. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you make a decision not based on things you hear about how you feel, intuition, good gut feeling. And I bought into that couple right there, made over close to $1.7 million already in 33 months. Impacted a lot of lives, and I'll tell you, what caught my attention with them is just the drive. I'm a very driven person. I get inspired by people that are more driven than me, and what we've done. I mean, they're the 5-star generals, the people that went out there and led by example. And I can tell you guys, what we've done is only the beginning. The game plan that we have set coming out of here, guys. We've heard so many tips from so many leaders, guys. Now it's time to take some massive action. This is going to get very big, very fast.
Welcome everybody, and congratulations for all of you for being here. I'm humbled to be around so many amazing, influential people. Deb Panucci, my husband Luke Panucci, we're from Southern Pines, North Carolina, and we actually met Nick Sarnicola when he was 19 years old, so always amazed by he hasn't changed a bit. Both traditional business owners bought it. Saw the model of network marketing, totally loved it, had some success in the industry, but also some disappointments. And we were searching for a place that we could get really, really excited about, passionate about, and really not sell anything, but actually make a difference in people's lives with a really simple conversation. And that's exactly what we do here. It is a very simple system. And actually, Nick launched us 2 years ago with this exact same play that you're all running now, and I think we were the second fastest to 5-star, not the first, but $1.6 million in 2 years. So, awesome.
Hi, I'm Lori from Montreal. The mom of 6 kids, and they're all my nose knot collection. He has 2, and I have 3, and all the rest of it. They're all from me. I am from this industry. The company before this was so horrible, I said I will never do network marketing again, and I hate the entire industry. Jason made me change my mind. A couple years later, 2 million later, I'm obviously very happy. So is my entire family. I think the one tip I could give you guys, it's really the way I did it. Sleep very little. Just do it. Talk to every person you know, because you do have a lot of influence. So people listen to you, because I truly believe there's no one that would not benefit from myself.
Jason O'Toole, I met you guys briefly earlier. background is from the IT world, computer security world. I was a professional computer hacker for about 8 years for various 3-letter agencies around the world. Don't screw around on your cell phones. The thing for myself is recognizing who you guys are as individuals, and I apologize for this great big thing that's here. Recognizing you guys as successful individuals. Myself, I told you I was $100,000 in debt, which was 100% true when I joined ViSalus. However, I've always been great at making money. Since the age of 24, I was making anywhere from $30,000 to $70,000 a month through doing various consulting works and running various different companies. And I recognize the fact that all of you guys do extremely well in your careers, and you can make money wherever it is that you go. There's no doubt that you can make money in whatever career path that you choose to do. And you know, the same was same for most of us up here. And what we found here at ViSalus was a way to be able to literally earn money, just a different type of money, a better kind of money, a type of money that continues to come in month after month, whether you go to work or not, which is a really great way to be able to earn money. But the way that we make money is simply by going out there and helping other people transform their lives through health and wealth. And I've always believed in that it's not about the journey, it's not about the destination, but it's all about who you've helped along the way. And guys, what we have here is an opportunity to make a huge difference in the world's largest epidemic. And obesity is no joke. And the fact that 3 out of 5 kids born after the year 2010 will acquire type 2 diabetes, and this may be the first generation of children that don't outlive their parents, man, this is a serious issue. And although we're doing some great stuff up here as a company, and although we have this quest and we have this mission to get out there and be that company that literally makes that dent in obesity, we can't do it alone. And we literally need more people like you guys yourselves out there. You are influencers of your community. People look up to you. People respect you. And the reason that we're doing this whole thing tomorrow, I want you to look at this, and my biggest tip to you is get every single answer that you need. Get every single bit of belief that you need. Because when you go back home, the whole point of this, we want you to be able to go back knowing that you met the founders, knowing that you got ViSalus in your heart, and you know what we stand for, you know what we represent. So that when you go back home, you can say to your friends, you can say to your family, look, although I might not need to lose weight, although maybe I might lose 10 pounds here, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, and we need you to be able to go here and do this with us. So again, when you're going back to your network, we want you to be able to say, listen, we met the founders, we met the owners, we got to hear the system, we got to hear every single thing that we need to be successful, and we want you to come along with us, because gang, you've got a whole group of friends and family that look up to you, they aspire to be like you, and that you can directly have some very positive impacts in their lives. So my biggest tip is to go in there tomorrow and learn every single thing that you need to learn, so that when you go home with confidence, you can go to your friends and you can go to your family and say, this is a great program, and we literally can change the world together if we partner up. I've been promoting this for 3 years, and 5.some million in 3 years. 25 pounds too.
Right here. Woo! Strong. Anybody here I come, baby. On this side of the gigantic, ugly figure in front of us? I thought so. Closing up, tomorrow, ambassadors, I need you in the room at 9 a.m. In the room at the Sheraton, don't come here. The room at the Sheraton at 9 a.m. ambassadors, I need you in there. If any of the rest of you guys are having the idea of I'm going to try to get in there, you won't be able to get in there. Ambassadors, we're going to go off your phone, your mobile app, show us your mobile app, that's how you're going to get in the door. Also, I know what all the ambassadors look like and who's not an ambassador. So the rest of you guys, pre-registration, if you haven't registered yet, you guys should already be registered. You guys already get a bracelet? Yeah. So you're good. You're already got registered, so don't worry about it. But your team, your people that are here, registration starts at 9 a.m. So you want to get them, down there and register, because nobody wants to be the person that's still standing in line at 9:59 and can't get in until 10:20 because they showed up late. Buses will leave here at 9:45. What time is it right now? 9:20. That gives you guys about a half hour to talk to whoever you want to talk to, ask questions if you want any questions, pictures if anyone you want to take pictures with. Ryan and Blake are floating around. I'll be floating around for another half hour. And tomorrow's going to be a phenomenal day. My number one tip for you guys leaving here, would be coming into a business like ours. It's very simple. Our business is very simple. It is extremely simple, like insanely simple. As in, you're going to look at it and go, that's too simple. here's the one thing you guys all have in common as being people of influence. You're all intelligent. And what successful networkers who are very intelligent master is the ability to be intelligently stupid. And intelligently stupid is smart enough to know to make it real simple, to dumb it down, to dumb it down. The greatest threat to your success is your intelligence. Your ability to do things and say things that no one else can do or say. Your ability to make things happen that no one else can make happen. The one thing I hear from influencers all the time, nobody can do it like I can do it. Nobody can do this. I'm the only one that can do this. I'm the only one that can make this happen. I'm the guy. How long do you want to have that problem? Because if you're the one with, the S on your chest, and you're the only one that can do it, you will never have time and financial freedom. You got to be able to system that runs itself so that you have the ability to walk away at some point. You want to walk away. The magic of our business model is it's simple. And when you're looking at this, don't go, oh, that's too easy. Just press play on a DVD and blend in a blender. It's stupid. I'm renting out the Circle restaurant at the top of the Ritz with guys with silver gloves and trays full of shakes to hand out. And an ice sculpture of a Vi. That's how I'm going to do mine. Yeah, I'm sure everybody will get in, but nobody else can do that. Everything we do is about simplicity. Even though I'm not a fan of what it created, you have to respect its simplicity. Ray Kroc was the king of being intelligently stupid. Biggest franchise, most successful franchise in the world. The model is so simple that 14-year-old kids can run McDonald's and they're not even the smart 14-year-old kids. The only way that can happen, and the only way you can do $35 billion in sales with the not-so-smart 14-year-olds, is that for it to be real simple. So as you guys are evaluating tomorrow, understand we're giving you a system that anyone can do in your network. You're just the person that's going to lead them through this simplicity. That's my number one tip to you guys. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll hang out for 30 minutes and have a great rest of your night. Take care, everyone.